Last summer, the first season of Mr. Robot on USA took America by storm. This year, however, after splitting up its characters and dropping episodic storytelling in favor of a season-long narrative, the show has taken a couple missteps. However, it remains one of the best shows on TV, and with the second season having concluded, it's time to review Mr. Robot Season 2.
There's no order. There's no power.
There's more work to be done. Our revolution needs a leader.
First, I want to go into my spoiler-free thoughts of the season before I jump into the more detailed aspects. Overall, I thought Mr. Robot's second season was a fantastic season of storytelling, but only if you're very, very patient. Whereas each episode in the first season had a clear beginning, middle, and end, due to the fact that season 2 is all about the larger narrative, each episode doesn't feel like a complete story. The first season had a very simple underlying core, which was F Society trying to hack the hell out of E Corp. This season, there is no singular driving force to be found, which means it's very muddled storytelling at times. Additionally, the show seems to get gratification off denying the audience answers. That said, its twists are still shocking, and Mr. Robot remains one of the best current programs at building suspense over a long period of time. On a technical level, Mr. Robot remains superior to most other television programs. Sam Esmail, the creator of the show and director of a couple episodes last year, has stepped in as the full-time director this year. This was a risky move because it put the entire show, writing and directing, entirely on Sam's shoulders. However, the move paid off, with Sam Esmail's stunning cinematography being an incredible highlight of the season. Esmail brings back his incredibly unique way of composing a frame, which continues to give Mr. Robot one of the most unique looks on television. It doesn't matter if it's a tracking shot, a still shot, or a dream sequence, Sam Esmail has it all down pat. It's clear he's one of the best 80s sitcom directors currently working today. The acting remains incredible with newly minted Emmy winner Rami Malek. His continuous battle of wits with Mr. Robot, played again by Christian Slater, provides a huge driving force of the first half of the season. However, neither of those two characters are in this season as much as they were in the first season, and as much as I would have liked. Elliot and Robot remain far removed from the rest of the cast for far too long this year. Carly Chaikin and Portia Doubleday continue their strong performances, while Martin Wallstrom is nowhere to be seen for most of the season. Michael Christopher impresses as Philip Price, and newcomer Grace Gummer, that one chick you might remember from The Newsroom, is an interesting presence as Dominic DePiro, an FBI agent investigating the E Corp hack. Gummer is fabulous at making her agent seem as isolated from society as Elliot feels just being on the other side of the law. Perhaps my favorite aspect of Mr. Robot is the score from Matt Quayle. In the first season, Quayle's soundtrack really helped us, the audience, understand Elliot Alderson's mindset. Quayle's electronic score is even better this year, with a particular highlight being the last 10 minutes of the episode Hidden Process. Overall, I would have to say the second season of Mr. Robot spent far too much time asking questions instead of giving answers to questions we had from over a year ago. Keeping the main characters separated for the first half of the season created a new dynamic status quo that I was happy to roll with for the first 2-3 episodes, but the more the main characters were separated, the slower the narrative moved. Like I said, the second season of Mr. Robot requires a lot of patience. Alright, now that we've gotten all of those technical aspects out of the way, let's jump into the story of Mr. Robot Season 2. Spoilers ahead. The season started with Elliot separating himself from the rest of the cast as he dealt with his multiple personality issue with Mr. Robot. He also met some cool fellas named Leon, played by Joey Badass, and Ray, played by the normally comedic Craig Robinson. Elliot's isolation arc is something I thought was going to take place over 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 4 max, but this whole story arc carried out through the first 7 episodes of the season, over half of the season. After the 7th episode, it was revealed that Elliot was in prison the whole time, which the internet basically figured out after the season premiere anyways. While I enjoyed the twist, the truth is it was only there to cap off a subplot from the previous season revolving around Elliot's therapist Krista and her sort of boyfriend, whose name I can't even remember. That's how minor a character he was. I mean, he only appeared in like 5 scenes. Was that really enough to warrant 7 episodes and a major twist over this one character? In the long run, it serves no purpose other than giving Elliot a setting to work out his issues with Mr. Robot. Otherwise, in hindsight, it comes off as a bit of a waste of time and stalling from Sam Esmail as he puts the rest of the pieces together for the season to play out. That said, I really enjoyed Elliot's interactions with both Leon and Ray, and this whole run of episodes did give us some pretty kick-ass moments, particularly Alf running over Gideon Goddard. We also got to learn a bit more about White Rose this season. BD Wong came back, his performance absolutely fantastic. With White Rose around more, we get to learn a bit more about the Washington Township plant. We hear about something called Phase 2, a lot of vagaries throughout the season. In fact, this entire season is mystery building. What happened in Elliot's 3-day blackout? We still don't know. Where's Tyrell? What's going on with Tyrell? We still don't know. What's Phase 2? We don't know. The episodes after Elliot's release from prison continue asking questions without providing any answers. Sam Esmail has taken everything and held it back towards the Season 2 finale. Philip Price and White Rose are talking about a possible World War III. White Rose gives Philip Price a loan of $2 trillion just to maintain control over White Rose's Washington Township project. I don't know what White Rose is working on, no one does, but apparently it has a value of $2 trillion. I haven't seen a TV show put out this many questions without answers since the middle of Lost. Everything about the second season of Mr. Robot depends on the answers that Sam Esmail has in store for the audience, which means it all comes down to the Season 2 finale. And so, what did we learn in the season finale? Nothing! Oh my god! Okay, yeah, sure, now we know for a fact that Tyrell is alive, but to be honest, I never bought that he was dead simply because Martin Wallstrom remained a series regular this year. Okay, also, yeah, Scott Knowles was sending Joanna the gifts, but who gives a crap about that D-level storyline? Phase 2 is a plan to destroy E-Corp's backup physical records by blowing up a building? Okay, fine, that's sorta cool. But nothing, absolutely nothing regarding White Rose and the larger game at play here. We still don't know what happened to the 3 days Elliot can't remember. We still don't know what the Dark Army's motivations are and what White Rose is trying to get at. We still don't know why Elliot feels exposed around Joanna. We have no idea what White Rose said to Angela to get her on her side. Oh hey, Trenton and Mobley are alive, and so is Leon, cool, and they're dropping vague time travel references that we've been getting for the past 5 episodes, also cool. But come on, you're gonna leave this season without major answers? We have to wait an entire another year to find out what the hell is going on in Mr. Robot? Man, this finale has not left me very optimistic. How long can the show keep pushing off answers for until it becomes detrimental to the enjoyment of the program? I mean, yeah, Darlene being caught is a pretty interesting development, but it's no surprise that she's alive and Cisco is dead. I don't think anyone was really doubting that would be the inevitable outcome. Cisco, after all, is just a recurring character, and Carly Chaikin is a top-billed star. I don't know. I really don't know what to make of this. I am disappointed, to be honest. It's no secret that the ratings for Mr. Robot declined over the course of the season from last year, and you have to wonder if the show's refusal to answer these big questions is going to turn off even more viewers next year. Look, I'm hoping for the best for Mr. Robot Season 3, and I still can't wait for it next year, but there needs to be some big changes, I think, to refocus the show and bring it back more to its Season 1 spirit, where each episode is a complete story. We actually get answers to these questions that have been doled out for over a year now. In conclusion, I'm going to give the second season of Mr. Robot a B+. While the storytelling was wonky, I still cannot fault the show's pristine production values and acting. While it is a step down from the first season, which I would give an A-, I have hope that this show can rebound next year with Season 3. That's all I've got today. I hope you enjoyed my review of Mr. Robot Season 2. Please, let's have a conversation in the comments below. What did you think of this season? Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, and stay tuned for more here on TV Junkie.